Today's horoscope, Capricorn March 16, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. You're in a clearer headspace today with matters related to your home life or closest relationships. You're ready to make corrections and improvements. You're also willing to understand others and yourself better, which can facilitate healing and growth. Becoming more aware of difficult areas or wounded parts of your psyche can allow you the chance to open up and be vulnerable, ultimately leading to healing. Your needs for safety, a sense of belonging, and security are in the spotlight. Your love horoscope. You have so much love to give, and yet you're holding back. Whether you're single or already romantically attached, it's no secret that the moon's journey through vivacious Leo and your intimate 8th house of sex, shared resources, and soulmate connections inspires the desire for emotional closeness and more intensity in your love life. But with your planetary ruler, Saturn, in the mix, not so much. Bringing structure to your stability-seeking 2nd house of comfort, finances, and value systems, you could be feeling torn between exploring the passionate highs of your connection and standing firm with your approach. Your career horoscope. What drives your fiscal focus? You may be ready to invest or fully commit under the moon in fixed Leo. Luna shines a light on your shared assets, joint resources, investments, and other means of finances that can transform your work. But before you take a spirited leap of faith, look towards the lunar opposition with Saturn in Aquarius for any clues. The opposition may allude to if these assets and resources are worth your time. Saturn's impact can discipline the prideful moon, which helps you act logically even if your decision is atypical of the norm. Your finance horoscope. With no planetary activity in your financial sector, the final hours of the moon's monthly visit are all about paying attention without overthinking things. With your financial instincts sharp, but your subconscious able to download information much faster than you can process it at the time, the less you can overthink things the better. Social life today. Family and friends feel especially drawn to you and are paying you a great deal of attention. If you've been intending to renew old friendships or resolve a dispute, but didn't know how to go about it, now is the best time to cast aside your misgivings and go ahead. You will be welcomed and forgiven, and glad that you took the first step. Your dating horoscope. It's go time, people. Make that move you've been planning so carefully for weeks, months, or years. Everything is scheduled to go your way, so swallow your fear. Flirting tips. Aware of being able to get plenty of attention from admirers. Wherever you are, the looks you catch from others now and then are obvious and direct. Opportunities for romance are available, but don't overdo it. Be selective, for despite the many chances for romance, disappointment still causes heartache. Lucky numbers 5, 10, 17, 34, 42. Your well-being horoscope. You have a strong ability to focus on what you have set your mind on, yet focusing on your well-being is something you often avoid. For your own benefit, get a clear perspective on what it is that works for you and what feels like a challenge. Seek to understand what you can do to help yourself on a daily basis. Regular meals with lots of leafy greens, perhaps self-prepared, regular exercise that fits nicely in your everyday schedule are all means to attain your goal of feeling happy and healthy. Your daily numeroscope. If you are married with a family, see about strengthening the foundation of this important unit on this day. Chances are, this is on your mind as it is, so why not act on it? A family needs a foundation of a unified and solid marriage. Without this, everything will be somewhat disconnected. See about doing something special with your spouse, like going out on a date, or sharing a one-on-one conversation. These little things go a long way to keeping your marriage strong. Daily Planetary Overview. There are no major transits happening today. The energy in the cosmos heightens our intuition and gives us the capacity to dream bigger and better. All of the water energy swarming around in the sky might make us feel a little more emotional than usual, which isn't uncommon during Pisces season. Rather than get swept up in your emotions, allow yourself to release your feelings by writing a letter to the universe or others expressing your sentiments. The more you get them out there, the easier it will be to navigate through the day. If you have a vision that you want to get off the ground, now is a great time to manifest the project. Don't be shy about stating what you want to accomplish. The universe is looking out for you now and giving you the intuition to know what needs to be done to complete the task at hand. Trust your gut feelings today. They can help you exceed your expectations. There is magic in the air, and you can catch it and make it reality. The temptations could be to poke holes in others' beliefs that we find ridiculous or untrue. Keep your opinions to yourself right now. It won't do any good to argue about this today. Also be careful about telling yourself a negative narrative. That way of thinking will be very hard to avoid. However, show people they can count on you, and you'll earn points with them that will last long into the future. Sky for today. In the pre-dawn hours, the Leo moon opposes Saturn in Aquarius, inclining us to moodiness or depression. We may be literally isolated from loved ones, or otherwise feel there is an emotional wall preventing others from seeing or hearing us. This influence will pass relatively quickly. In the meantime, we might brainstorm ways to better connect with our own inner authority. What steps could we take to embrace our capabilities and competency? The moon then enters a voidtive course lasting until tonight. Avoid starting projects and let the natural flow of the day take its course. In the early afternoon, the moon forms a quincunx to the Pisces sun, signaling distractions. We aim to demonstrate compassion and empathy towards others, yet in the back of our minds, we want credit for our good deeds. We may feel confused, questioning whether we can truly be selfless and altruistic if there is nothing in it for us. However, there's nothing wrong with desiring acknowledgement for a job well done. Wanting attention doesn't make us bad people, and by conflating altruism with asceticism, we deny the power we have as individuals to affect positive change in the lives of others. If you are awake before the sun, treat yourself like royalty by staying in your cozy bed. Or if you're up early, treat yourself to an elaborate breakfast, ideally made by someone else. There's an early morning Moon-Jupiter opposition that can transmit good feelings and the desire to be super generous and kind, but the more nice gestures you make, the more attention you get, which is something that you probably won't want during this aspect. You like doing things for others now because it makes you feel good, not because you want to be recognized for it, and the more thanks you get, the more it actually lessens your experience. But don't try to overcomplicate things too much now.